Welcome back,
Yes, thank
uh,
you.
Gayan. It's nice
Yes,
to talk to you again.
nice to
And
see you too again.
yes, yes,
Yes,
yes. We
yes,
just love it to be
yes,
with
I can
you.
imagine.
The first one was really beautiful. And
Yeah,
the first thing I want to ask you is that you talk a little about group of mediums that Osho created. How was it? How did it work? And how did you come into it?
yes. That was in Pune 1.
Oh.
So when it started, I don't really know. To me, it looked like a process. And Osho started calling Radha or Nirvana or Savita, just some girls that were sitting around in darshan when he wanted to hold the people that were sitting in front of him. And then slowly it became more. And then he had the idea of choosing some mediums. And so they were like a half circle around him. And then must have been also around that time when he started the energy darshans. Or maybe it also developed slowly. I can't remember so clearly. So he had a half circle around him and he'd choose people, the girls from there, who sits behind the person he was working on or to the side or whatever. Or he had two people and then two more to the sides. At that time, I was not a medium. That only came later. And I think it came when he started the outfits for the medium, which he developed with Padma. Padma made some drawings and then she was also sewing them. And I think around that time or short before or somewhere there, he asked me to also come as a medium and dance for him. Before the energy darshans, there was the people that were coming and going. And they were sitting always two in front of him and he was giving them energy. There was no talking anymore, like in the darshans in the very beginning, because it was too much, too many people coming, going, wanting to say something. It was just not possible anymore. And so when he was doing that, giving energy to the people that were leaving and coming back, I would dance opposite to him. And then later, all the mediums came and the people for the energy darshan sat down. And then he was orchestrating, who was standing, kneeling, sitting, where, or was just dancing on the outside, on the half circle. And then later, it became more and more mediums. And actually, he sent me once out to choose some mediums or look for some girls, which was a bit strange for me because I didn't really know what to look for. No, I mean, you know that you like the energy of someone or you don't. But if that person is good as a medium, I had no idea, I mean,
How can I know?
Yeah.
How can I
So,
know it?
so I found 2, 3 women, and they could come for one darshan, but then they didn't stay. And I don't know why he wanted me to do that. But I always like doing things he asked me to do. It's great because you always think, oh, there must be something in it. And maybe there was something in it and I just didn't notice or whatever. I don't know.
Okay. Divya gives meditation groups. I also have been part of many meditation centers. And always when we are leading meditation camps or whatever in the name of Osho, the energy is so strong and so beautiful. So I can imagine being close to Osho and being so-called medium, yeah, the energy must be very beautiful and very strong, yeah.
Yes, it is. Yeah, because Osho is always talking about being a hollow bamboo, and that is a very practical thing. You can do that or don't, whatever you can manage, as a medium. That is amazing. And when you feel, I don't know, because it becomes such a soup in the end, because everything is so connected that it's really a soup of bliss in the end, when everybody lies there on the floor. Ooh. No,
Beautiful, beautiful.
yeah,
And it's something
because
to develop, to everybody who wants to develop these talents, this
yeah, you can
contact.
Yeah,
How
for
can I
sure.
say?
Because I
Yes.
remember when we went there in 2000, then Garimo, I think it was, had put together something like an energy darshan, but just with us. Osho was not there. No? So she made everything the way it was. And when I came there, she asked me if I want to participate in it. No? And there were a few old mediums in this thing and a few new ones. And it was so amazing to see that we, with our energy, can do the same thing, We can also connect to that space, we, with our energies together, we can do that too. But it didn't last long, then was out of the program. It was too good. That's my opinion.
Yeah,
It
yes,
was really something. I don't remember who it was, but I think one or two old sannyasins. There was an empty chair from Osho, and everything was the way it was in Lao Tzu, but we did it in the big hall. And people could book for it, for an energy darshan. And it was so amazing, really. And two people were going around and giving energy like Osho did, and it was just so right, everything, and so yeah, man, we can do it, we are, we just don't dare, or we think me, no way, or whatever we think, but it's not true, it's a thing of energy. And if we let go of our ideas and things like that, well, there it is.
yes,
Yeah, that was amazing. And also amazing to see how fast it disappeared again.
We
That's
had
a pity,
an interview with Madhuri,
Mm-hmm.
and she was so deep and so beautiful in her talk and in her feeling about it.
Yes. Yeah, she is so very articulate too, because she is a writer, so she has a beautiful way to express it.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that about her. Yeah.
yes. Also, we interviewed Padma. It was great, just great.
Padma.
Yes,
Yeah, she's a
great,
good one
great.
too. No?
She's coming with a new work, yeah, new, the Sacred She is the name of her
New tarot and new book.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Great.
It's
Great.
gonna be released next year, I think. She's still
Yes.
working on that.
Yeah.
Very beautiful interview. And she tells us many crazy things about what Osho says to her.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Great, great. I think my understanding of that is that love is the bond. Yeah.
Yes.
Love is the connection. When you are truly in love with Osho, things just come.
Yes.
But
Even if you don't know the sannyasin very well, if you meet him somewhere, instantly something there,
Yes. I had a dream once with Osho. I was living in Japan, and I had a dream that I came to the ashram, and I sat right in front of him. But I was not allowed to be there. And people came to take me out. I said, no, I'm going to stay here. And then he comes, and then he asked me to give him my watch, because he says, oh, I need a watch because I start talking, then I don't know when to stop. I have to. I said, then I just thought, oh, my watch is too poor to give to Osho. It's cheap one. And then he says, just give me your watch. So I gave him. And then in the end, somebody comes to me and said, you have to ask your watch back because he forgets. And I said, no need, no need. He can take my watch, no problem.
Yeah.
And then suddenly he takes his Rolex and a rope and a hat and gives all to me.
Yeah.
And I felt like blessed.
This is Osho.
Then I stayed with that for many, many, many days, like a bliss, you know.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's what I think what happens when you are connected. Yeah.
Yes.
So
yes.
beautiful to dream
Yes.
with him.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. So real.
Yeah, I guess it's real, you know, in a certain way, no, on a different level. What else can he do? No,
Yeah.
no body anymore, so he takes it another road.
Osho is one that teaches that we have many realities, many
Yes.
dimensions, and
Yes.
many ways to connect.
Yes, yes.
He tells about his dad, when he leaves his body, he will dissolve.
And all of us, yes.
Yes. That is a different way of human and material way.
But it's really so tangible in a way, you know, when you meet sannyasis that are really connected in the heart with him.
Yes.
No problem. He's there, you know, he's what other topics do we have? I don't know, my favorite topic.
Yeah, at the end.
I want to ask you, were you part of the music department in the ashram or in the commune sometime?
Not really. All my friends from the beginning until the end were the musicians. I don't know why, but I think it has to do with my love for music because of the dance. You love music. And I actually, in my life, I have been with many musicians, befriend and also lovers. And of course, the most beautiful is Nivedana.
Love, really love.
So, yeah, just next to Osho. So that is somehow that draws me. And because they were all my friends, Chaitanya Hari and Anubhava I know from Germany actually.
Yes.
Because he was also living in Bavaria. He was in this house here.
You know?
Coming to visit. Yes.
Yes, I'm looking for him. I want to interview him because he was a mad singer. So beautiful songs he made it. But I don't know what happened to him. He just dropped out. Yeah.
Yeah, he dropped out. Yeah, that was a pity. I don't know where he is. Some people have contact with him, but I have no idea. But he's still in America.
Yes, yes.
With Anita, as far as I know.
Yeah, his name is Peter McKenna, yeah?
Yeah, that is his name.
Yeah, I want to ask him, but I don't know if what's going to be his answer, but I will try it. I just feel in the right moment to ask him.
Yes. Yeah.
Because he has so many beautiful songs. Yeah, like Nitin says that the anthem of Pune one was Fly High. Yeah.
Yes. No, the music group was something incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, when he was playing, he is so intense when he was playing. In the end, he was standing in a puddle of sweat. You know, every time, every evening, he was just full on. Amazing, something like that. Yeah, total. real total.
He's a kind of mad singer. Yeah, he was totally there. That's, you could see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 beautiful. Yeah, it was a pity that he chose a different way.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, what to do?
Yeah, I've seen him on the stage with Deva Premal and Miten once. I think it was called the Rainbow Festival.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they Deva Premal and Miten asked him to come on the stage to sing with them. It was really, really amazing. I think that moment he connected again. You could see he was really touched.
I always hoped he would. Yes.
So I'm gonna come for him. Let's see. Let's see what
yeah.
happens. So
Yeah, so the musicians were always my friends. So I
the
was,
best.
and then in the beginning of Pune 1, I'm a dancer. I'm not a musician. I love music. I play a little piano, which is a long time ago. And I was always thinking there must be an instrument for people that are no musicians,
Yes.
something to be part of the whole thing. So when I came to India, a friend of mine gave me a tambura that I could manage.
It's only one note, one accord.
Yeah, it's one accord, and you have 4 strings, and you always have a friend that tunes it.
Yes.
So everything was
to
beautiful.
tune it.
And I was totally, for a while, I was totally gaga about that instrument. And my daughter, in the evening when she went to bed and I was sitting there, she had to listen to it.
Playing.
She got so bored that she fell asleep really quickly. Yeah. So I really got into the tambura. I really love that instrument because you don't find it anywhere else. It's like, you have the harmony of the piece the musicians are playing, and you are just like a carpet, and everything else goes on top of it, And that was nice. So I like to play with the musicians once in a while here, once in a while there. And also I played once for, was that the Prophet? Could have been the Prophet, or one of Khalil Gibran's. When Manisha was reading the sutra, I could play in the background. And I had a beautiful tambura that had 2 big pumpkins and lots of strings, not only the normal 4 or 5 strings the tambura has, but a lot of sympathetic strings. And to tune that, it's beyond me, but it gives a beautiful sound. And then I had always one of the guitar players also, they could tune it. And that was beautiful for me to have that opportunity to play for Osho.
Wow. Is it recorded?
Yes.
This piece? Is it easy to
that
find?
was for every sutra. Osho was it the Prophet or the Messiah? I would have to look what it was.
Yes.
Can't remember. It was Pune 2 in the beginning when we were still in Shantazu auditorium. Was really beautiful. And then later, when Osho created the, what was it called? The multiversity, and then he wanted the music events and things like that, all the stuff that Nilam was creating then. And then one afternoon, somebody came to me, can't remember who, and said, "You're playing tambura?" I said, "Yes." "Yeah, we need a tambura for Hari Prasad, no? Because when Hari Prasad came, he had his tabla player and the other flute, and a woman with a little tambura, no? With a small thing, 1 meter or so. And they wanted one from the ashram with a medium-sized tambura. And that was the one I was playing. And that I was, Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Bitte.
yeah, so you go to room, blah, 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 and there he's waiting for you. You go half an hour before you play, and then he can tune and blah, 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 blah. So I said to Nivi, you come with me.
Yeah.
You carry my tambura.
Stay with me, please.
Yes, you told us on the last interview about this.
All right.
That,
All
yes,
right.
yes.
Yeah.
I just love Hari Prasad.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
just
that
love him.
was beautiful.
That's a beautiful record. He
Yes.
played with Amarish, I think is the name of the
Yes,
guy.
yes,
Yes,
yes. He played
yes.
with Amarish too. They had some kind of
There are two records. I think one is here and another one is now.
yeah, yeah.
That's, I
Yeah,
just love it.
exactly.
Yeah, I
Beautiful.
just,
He also, Amarish also played with other musicians. I was very much friends with him. Just before he died a few years back.
Amarish, he died.
Amarish, yeah.
Oh, wow.
We met in Munich. He's a German guy. And then he said to me after we had a cup of tea, he said to me, oh, let's go to the, you say that in English, from the university, they have the art department. And they, in Munich, there are all these beautiful old houses with huge entrances and stairs and wow, 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 and lots of marble and pillars and all this, no? So he said, let's go there because they have a really good acoustic. So we went there and we sat in the first floor. So everything was open from there. All these rooms were going off, the university rooms where they had their talks and blah, blah, blah. I was just sitting there and he was playing for me the most beautiful concert, one flute after the other, you know, he had a bag full. So it was great, and the people were going and coming, and it was just lovely.
Was it in Munich?
Yeah, in Munich, yeah, in the art department of the university. You know? Was just beautiful. I had a few concerts like that from beautiful musicians. I don't know why.
Wow. Sehr schön.
Yeah.
Sehr schön.
Really
Very
beautiful.
beautiful.
Yes, yes. No, he was a beautiful musician, that one, and he played so many instruments, you know, especially all the Indians ones, or the ones nobody plays anymore. I think that's why he had this friendship also with Hari Prasad, you know, because he was really a wonderful musician. You know? And Nivi and him, they were like Max and Moritz. It was too funny. So when they loved each other, they really loved each other. And when they had differences, it was like, no way.
I remember another German guy, Anugama.
Yes, yeah, Anugama is more easy.
I was a student of a Brazilian Tatagat, the percussionist. Do you remember him? He was playing Buddha House sometimes to the percussionist. He had samba classes in Lakshmi Villas.
Oh, really?
Yes, yes.
Never heard of it.
Yes, we went to Goa once to play.
Wow, wow.
And Anugama was part of this.
Yeah,
group,
yeah.
I remember him.
Yes.
He's more like into Reiki music and things like that. Yeah, now.
Yeah. Oh God, I would love to see all these guys again.
Well, with this program, we are just thinking we're gonna have to meet everybody, to join everybody to have a big festival or something.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. Yeah,
Nivi?
that would be great. Nivi always wants to make a festival or so, but it's difficult. It's really, you know, to arrange that is really not his thing, you know. He's more the one that dreams up things.
Yes, that's,
Yeah, yeah,
we're gonna have a group
yeah.
of people to organize that. That's
Yes,
the way to
really
do.
neat.
We
Yeah.
are already talking about that with some friends here, but just
Ah,
of this COVID situation was not
yeah.
possible. But now the situation
Now,
is getting better, so
Yeah.
we can start arranging this. Né?
Yes. Yes.
And Maniko also, she was
Yeah.
with us,
Yes.
and she asked us to help her to come to Brazil. So
Mhm.
maybe, Inea, let's see what happens.
what
Yes.
And
happens?
Yes.
and let's talk about meditations. What's your favorite one? Let's say favorite
Let's.
technique.
I mean, the favorite ones I had
Mm.
many years back were Nada Brahma, Kundalini, and Nataraj. That were my beloved ones. And yeah, sometimes I think I should do it again. Also, but I don't really have the space here. It's a bit tight to really, or could do Nada Brahma. But actually, what I'm really interested in is having met Osho and having seen how he is with people, how he talks to them, how he encourages them, how he whacks them, and everything with so much love that even a big stick, they are so happy about to get it. That has shown me actually the only thing I want in my life is to find that space that Osho has and be able to be with my fellow travelers and non-travelers here on this planet Earth. That is actually my main thing. Everything else, yeah, they are great things to do and they do me good. But actually, I think that is not my main focus anymore. It's more, what can I do to be in this space that Osho was with us, and how much he helped us, and how much he gave us the joy of life back, to see things different, to really love what we're doing, to get away from all these conditioning we had put on us. And that is my main thing.
That is your.
Everything else is not so important anymore. It is more this what I'm really looking for. And yeah, it's a journey just with myself in a way, but also you get response from everywhere. But yeah, that I feel I'm doing these days or not doing or whatever.
Whatever.
No, because I just now, like 4 years ago, I took on the administration of this house, which is a very big house, and we have 10 or 11 people living here. And there's lots of blah blah paperwork to do, and telephone and this and that. And it gives me so much opportunities now because I have to talk to everybody, I have to communicate with everybody. So I'm sometimes running from A to Z and then back to A just to organize things or find out things, because I'm not the one sitting there and directing the show here. No, I'm just a servant helping, coming together, something like this, And so I want to know from everybody all the time what they think about the things I'm in charge of, I'm having to manage. And yeah, that gives me a lot of opportunity to watch the space I'm in and from where I come and what I do, what I put out, and so on and so on. So it's very nice. I do enjoy it very much. There are a lot of very lovable people here. So it's easy in a way.
Is just residential or you have some business there?
No, we don't have a business there. Also, we have a sort of business, I guess, is a structure. No, we are the GDBR. I don't know. I don't even know what it means in English or anything. It's just a kind of a society of something. You know, it's just a legal end somewhere. You know, very simple, nothing much, but we had to do it. So nobody. So the house, because we are many owners. So one owner had a lot of debts and they nearly took the house away to pay for the debts. So we found a different kind of organization so that can't happen again. No? So I'm looking after that, but it's quite a lot of legal stuff because in the last years they haven't done much on that end. You know, so I'm clearing up some things.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
I want to hear a little more about you dancing for Osho.
Yes.
Dancing for Osho.
Yes.
Yes, yes. What to say about that? I don't know. It's he said in one of his discourses, it was a good way for me to learn something. But he didn't say too much about it. But yeah, I can see, you know, I see in every person when I know them a little bit better, I can see something that is there. I call it a channel to the universe, you know? So everybody has some open channel somewhere, you know, where he is really there. Like for Nivedano, it's music. He is actually a person that moves around and sings and blah, blah, blah. But when he plays music, he is totally quiet. His being, everything, his body, everything, he's just playing. And he's totally there. So that's what I call, you know, having a channel. And you can see it in every person. Somewhere it is, you know, and it's not, it doesn't have to be anything fantastic or wow, 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 wow. No, it's just some kind of understanding, some kind of clarity that is there, you know, and that's beautiful. So for me, it's the dance. That is my connection somehow. It's not conscious in the sense that I'm thinking about it or that I thought I have it or so. That is something that actually came much, much later, that it's really an open channel for me. And I guess that Osho used that, you know, to do whatever he does.
To give us the opportunity to found found our talent or our connection or
whatever, where it's easy for us to to go and find something or feel something or so, something like that. Yeah, for me, of course, it was the joy when I came to, because I was a ballet dancer, which is very structured and so on, very. When I came to ashram, that was, of course, difficult, no, for me in the beginning, because I went to the music group, of course, dancing and so on. And then I was finding out, hell. I'm totally caught in the structure. And so I dropped it, the dance.
The easy way. You choose
Yeah,
the easy
but it
way.
was good. I think it was good. So I did
Exactly.
other things. No, I worked in the library and things like that, which I love too. No, books is big love of mine. And then when I started again, something totally new was there, no? Because having lived with Osho and in the commune and hearing him and the whole situation, just I couldn't let go of the other stuff, no, of the structure at least. So that was great. You know, it's beautiful to find your own dance and not move within limitations, not just because it looks great or yeah, that's how it is in ballet. You know, it has a very strong structure, but it has a beauty too. No, it's not. I still love it, but yeah, it's my past.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. We want to know also, Gayan, what changed for you after Osho left his body? You were there in Pune, and what happened next? How did you feel it? How do you feel it today?
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, for me, the death of Nirvana was actually a big hit. No, because we were very close, and I didn't expect anything like that at all. And Osho was very sweet because he sent Shunyo to tell me about it, so that I would hear it from her and not somewhere around. No? That was really, really a big hit for me. And with Osho, yeah, there were many signs that he was going to leave. And we actually had a situation just 1 year before where it was very close to dying. And of course, because we were in the house, so we had some more knowledge about it than people outside the house.
Mm-hmm.
And so when Osho died, of course it was a shock in a way, you know, because yes, you do know somewhere, you know, he is really sick and he's really delicate and he can't come. I mean, everything was his presence was less and less and less and less, and but still one doesn't really want to see it, no, or think about it.
Yes.
So it is in a way a shock when it happens and you have to digest it. And about Osho, he was there for me, yeah, just the same. I didn't miss him or anything. You know, I can say I miss the work I've done for him, this kind of physical connection.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I would never sit in front of him anymore and show him materials or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, I didn't feel different, I must say. And then I only saw then immediately that I found interesting the change in the ashram, not in the people, but in the administrative level.
Mm-hmm.
And that was, yeah, not so great. Mhm. You see the little power games really coming forth. No? Now that Osho is not there anymore. So now the whole thing started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you came to Brazil after?
Yes. there was something with Nivi's mother. She was really sick. So his brother called just short before Osho died. And then we thought, oh, would be good to go. And I thought, oh, then I can go along too, you know. And so we went for 3 months or something like that, and saw his mother and tried to help her, but it was not possible. So, but it was nice. What was nice were the Brazilian fruits. Oh, I tell you.
Caipirinha.
Oh, we had so much fruit. No, more the fruits.
Not the fruits,
more,
not the
more,
meat.
not so much the fruits, more the fruits.
The
Because in
fruits.
Brazil and India, you know, you only eat this and that, and the other ones not, because they are easily contaminated and la la la. So we were just wow. Yeah. So we went there, and I came to know the family and the whole situation there. Oh, Machu Picchu country. Oh, yay. And that was all very new for me. No, I don't think it is like that anymore. But we went to Itabuna, you know.
Bahia.
It was, yeah, Bahia. So,
yes.
Jesus Christ. I thought I landed in Wild West or so. And his family was totally like that, you know. So yeah, was not so easy for me, because Nivi was immediately a Brazilian again, no? Yeah.
It's easy to fall into conditioning.
Yeah, it's very easy. You don't even realize it, you know. Only the people that don't have the same conditioning, they can see very clearly, you know, but that doesn't help. Yeah, so then I think Nivi, then we went back to Pune and stayed there. And Nivi did the Nala Park. No, he had his bit there in the Nala Park to create it. And then there was the Echo 92 in Rio, no?
Yes, I remember that.
He went for that. And a group of sannyasins went for that. I can't really remember who and where and what, but he went for that, and must have been really great. There was some kind of sannyasin situation there on that compound, and they had a good time there. And then after that, he found this land and stayed there. He didn't come back. So I joined him later then, and then I stayed there. Until, for 18 years.
Vale da Lua?
Yeah, first in that area, and later we moved to a place nearby, no, on the land too, on the same. It was one big fazenda. In the beginning, we just had these little part in the canyon, and then Nivi found out it's a big fazenda, and it's part of that. And then he came to know the owner, and they really hit it off, the two, and so somehow we could buy the land. Yeah.
I remember this time of Echo 92.
Yeah.
Just before I was in Japan, and I met this lady, Tamosan.
Yeah.
And she wanted to come to Echo 92. I was in her house. And then she's saying, I want to go. And then her daughter comes and say, Mom, you have to be invited to go. I don't think they're gonna, I don't think they're gonna invite you, she said. The daughter says, because she's so high, she's so high. Then the daughter pulls her to the ground.
Yeah, would have been nice to have her there, no? For sure. Yes. Yeah. Where did we start from?
We are going to the end of our interview. But I want to know from you,
yeah.
what are the best wisdom of Osho in your life for
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
What is the best 3,
Yes.
4, 5 wisdom?
And so on. Actually, it's only really one. It's this loving, to become this loving being that can give the love to other people. That's it. For me, there's nothing more. I'm not such a person that verbalizes everything. That's difficult for me. And that is really the essence of everything that I learned from Osho. There are so many things on every level you can learn from him. But that is the main thing for me, to be here on this planet with all these people. I would love to come to that space that Osho is in, the space of love, of understanding, of compassion. This is so beautiful. So that's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's all of it. It's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
The,
Yes.
no, it's the whole thing.
Yes.
Yes. Gayan, very beautiful to meet you again, to stay with
Yes.
you, to hear more about you. For
Yes.
us, is like to meet Osho, your Osho, and our Osho meet together and do
Yes.
something
Yes.
beautiful
Yes.
in our
That's
being,
what it
in
is.
our
He
moment.
said, when three sannyasins of mine meet, I'm there, he said. So
Yes. Yes.
Yes,
That's what
yes,
we have a group that doing every Wednesday we meet online to do
yes.
Kundalini. And
yeah, Kundalini.
yes,
Yes, 6 o'clock
Yes.
here in
Wow.
Brazil. Yeah.
Great.
we
For
invite
free,
people.
for free. You
Yeah,
invite in
we
Yes.
people
invite our people to
to
on
do
our
online,
program.
right?
We invite
Yes.
them to come, and it's
Mm.
beautiful. We have a group for more than 2 months already going on.
Ah, yeah.
It's
Yes.
beautiful, beautiful,
If you
beautiful.
want to join us.
Yeah, so
It's gonna be too late
send.
for her.
It's six
Yeah, if
o'clock
it's
in
in the
Brazil.
evening. Hmm?
Yeah,
It's
it's
p.m. in
yeah,
Brazil.
it's gonna be 1 o'clock for her.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
bad,
just
not
now
bad.
Yes,
it's a little bit late.
Not
yeah.
good.
But
But
she's
then
gonna be
maybe when it's summer here, then it's only 3 hours different.
yes, yes. You're gonna be with us.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Anyway, you are
Anyway,
very good. Yes,
in
yes,
your in our hearts. You are
yes.
already
yes,
so
Oh,
yes.
very
Thank
nice.
you.
Oh, I love
so. Gayan,
that. Yes.
once again, thank you
Oh,
for
Thank
thank
you.
you.
sharing your
Yes,
experience, your love with us. Thank you
yes.
so much. Okay.
Oh, ciao, Divya.
Ciao.
Ciao. Auf
Ciao.
Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. Meine Liebe.
Ja.
Tschüss. Tschüss. Bye.